What's up, guys? It's a bit laggy here and dark. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I normally make a video after every series, but it's been a week and a half now, so I thought, yeah, might as well make one. I was gonna make one after the Giants series, but then I just didn't get around to it. So they played the Giants and they played the Diamondbacks since I uploaded my last video. Two solid series, I'd say. The Giants series started very good. They played well. They got the hits, they got the offense going. Then the last game, I think they were just unlucky, and they didn't do so well. Then they moved to Arizona, I think the same day, and I think they played the night after. They played Arizona, lost the first two games of the series. There was a lack of offense and not enough run support. So Roy Halladay got criticized quite a lot for his loss, which is a shame. And then I think Cole lost the other game. Let me think. Kendrick is number 4. I don't know. I think it was Cole. No, I don't know. I don't think it was Cole. I think it was. I don't know. I can't even remember. Kind of bad. So then we won the two. We avoided the sweep. Won the third game of the series. And last night we won. We're down 2-0. Kendrick was pitching. He played very well. He pitched very well. I think we only had 3 hits until the 4th inning or something. Then we got 4 hits, and then I don't know. It looked kind of dangerous for them. I think they could have easily padded on a 4-0 lead by the 5th inning. The pitching was just dominating. It was the other guy, I think Kennedy or let's see his name. He's had trouble. I think he has a 6.25 ERA so far this season. It doesn't say here. McKennedy or something like that, I think. But he has a 6.25 ERA. I think before going into this game, he was 0-3, which isn't too good when you're a pitcher. Kendrick has a lot better. I think he's 4-1 with a 2.35 ERA or 3.25 ERA, something like that. So I think Arizona were even favored in that game, but we came around. They led 2-0 until the 9th inning when we drove in 2, and then 10th inning, Ryan Howard, 2 runs RBI single, or 2, yeah, I think that's how you say it. And he's been highly criticized because he's been striking out a lot, and we pay a lot of money to have him in the club. And I don't know. I think to all you haters, I think he's doing well now. He's doing a lot better than he did last year because he was injured half the season last year. All the players, I think Rollins, he's starting to go down a bit. He hits home run here and there. Utley, he's going up again. He was injured last season mostly, so he's going up now. Rollins, yeah, I said he was going down. Howard's going up. The pitching staff, Cole Hamels, is going slightly down, but needs to go up. I think he's getting better and better. And he pitched well the other day. It was just unlucky, as I said. Roy Halladay, I don't know. Roy Halladay, I was going to make a video about this, but then I didn't get around to it. But people are saying it's the end of his career. He's having surgery on his arm, which is a painful process if you haven't had surgery, especially if you're a professional athlete, where you have to recover quickly and get back into the game quicker. He should be back in 6 to 8 weeks, I think it said. But he said he's going to go down. I think he's 36 now. He said, when this surgery is complete and I've fulfilled my rehab requirements, I'll be as good as I was when I was 34. And when he was 34, I think he came to Philadelphia when he was 34. So I think and he had a very good first season with Philadelphia. I think that was the year he threw his perfect game against the Marlins. Yeah, it must have been. Or it was, either way, he said he's going to be he's going to feel a lot younger and be a lot better. I trust the dude. He keeps his word, and he wrote to Philadelphia that his fans. Sorry that he's been letting them down and all sorts of stuff. He's very deep when it comes to this stuff, which is good, which is important. He talks to the fan base. That he's sorry that he hasn't been filling up to the requirement of his name, and he feels like he's been letting us down. He sort of has. I think he's only won one game, if none at all. But it's just also been a combination of hitting and using the ball properly, pitching, but the biggest problem is scoring opportunities. We've had several men on second and third base all these games this whole season, and they just never come through to home. They never do. There's been a big issue over the last couple of years. I think last year is the bullpen issue. It's not really that anymore. Excuse me. And more scoring runs when we have the chance. And it's annoying. We are beating all these teams that we should beat, and then we're losing to all these teams that we really should beat. I think we had the same problems opening against the Braves as the first series of the season, so it's like whatever, it's not a big deal. Mets we swept. I think we played them. Florida. That's a good example. We got whipped 14-2 at home against Florida Marlins, who are currently last place in the National League East, and I think like second last place in the whole league. Whoa. And I'm gonna be nice. They're good players. They're just highly unlucky. They're highly unlucky. They're just very unlucky when it comes to. They're just starting to. They're not getting. I think they lost a lot of their good players last year when they got traded to Toronto. So you could call it that. But thing is, we need to beat these teams. We have a break tonight, and then tomorrow night I think we're opening up against. We're returning home to play Cleveland Indians. And I think Lannon's back, so Cloyd went down to AAA, Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. He pitched well too. So I guess if Lannon still would have been out, I think he would have still been starting pitcher. My hair. And so we're 18-21. We're mid-May. Cleveland Indians are on a streak. They've won like 18 out of the last. No, can't be that many. They've won a lot, that's for sure. So Pettibone, who's he replacing again? He's replacing someone. Could it be Lannon? No, it can't be Lannon. It must be Halliday. Yeah, it must be. Scott Kazmar, or Scott Kazmar, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. He's 2-1, 487, and Pettibone's 2-0, 363 ERA. It's going to be a good game. The Cleveland Indians are 20-15, so it's going to be interesting. And that's on Tuesday night, 7:05 p.m. Eastern Time, 1:05 a.m. my time. I'm not going to be covering these late games anymore too much, because I've realized I'm going to be way too tired. It's just been, oh my goodness. I think the first week when I got back from America and the season started, I think I watched every game for the whole week. I watched all the Braves games, except for the first game when I was on the plane back from America. And then I just watched the whole week. The game started at 1 a.m. my time, a local time here, and then just ended at 4 a.m. And then normally in my house, you have to get up freaking early, because my parents are evil that way, because stuff needs to be done. I wake up 4 hours later, and I'm like, ugh. Anyway, I read here on Yahoo Sports that there's an article called The British Invasion, and it's about Lawrence Okoye, Okoye, the British athlete, Olympic athlete. He's born in London borough of Croydon to Nigerian parents. The 6'6", 304-pounder has never played football before signing with the 49ers as an undrafted free agent. That's pretty cool. A British guy, probably grown up with rugby, coming to America to play football. That's good. We're growing the sport. That's a lot. It's interesting. I think one of America's relay members, forget his name, he went to, I think he was an undrafted free agent after the Olympics last year. And I forget what team he tried to sign with, but he signed with a team, and yeah, he wanted to play football. He's a fast guy, why not? I think he was a big guy too. Not 304 pounds, but he's big. And then he's also visited Saints and the Bears. Despite a lack of his football experience, he became a prospect after putting on a show at April's Super Regional Combine in Cowboy Stadium. He ran the 40-yard dash in 4.78 seconds while demonstrating a 35-inch vertical leap. And he looks to make a transition from Olympian to NFL defensive end. I could see him as a defensive end. He's a big guy, fast guy. So why not? It's growing the sport. It's growing interest across the Atlantic. So it's great. That's about it. That's all I have to say, really. Go Phillies. Go Eagles. Go 76ers. Go Flyers. And just for the record, I have not been following the NHL Stanley Cup at all. Like, I'm gonna watch the Cup Finals, of course, because it's the Cup Finals, but I've lost track completely. All I've seen is that the Red Wings are through, the Blackhawks are through, the Bruins are playing Game 7, the Rangers are playing Game 7. That's all I know. So I've completely lost. If the Flyers were in it, I would have followed it to the bone, but why am I going to watch it when my team aren't even in it? Alright, that's about it. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a nice day.